I was actually just exiting my room, and my husband had already gone downstairs. When I went downstairs to meet up with him, he said there's something bad happened. It seems like there was an explosion, a bomb perhaps. We had very little knowledge at that time. All we knew is that there was an explosion, and we tried to get outside, and all of a sudden there were guards. There was a lot of military presence and police presence, and they wouldn't allow us to leave the hotel. When the shock settled that there was a bomb, I said, oh my God, if there's like 80 casualties as I saw on the screen. I went to the front saying maybe they need, doctors to help them. And then they released me saying, okay, go and, go to the front line. And when I went there, they actually turned me away saying, go back to the hotel. We don't need any help, we're fine. They were very organized and seemed to be quite a controlled, almost like they were, I guess, prepared for it. The whole situation for me, who's a non-emergency doctor, I mean, I see patients with heart attack and strokes and stuff like that, but trauma is something that we rarely see, so it's a whole different situation. I'm not sure, I had mixed feelings in terms of how I felt when they turned me away. I felt that they had enough resources, and if they needed help, they knew where I was at. But it was a strange feeling. We're not used to dealing with limbs being blown off and people dying. It's not a reality in Canada. But I do Ironman events, and I have them booked, many events booked for the next few months, and I have no intention of not running. I think these are sporadic events, and I think we should keep on going on with our lives. This was foreign again after the Twin Towers, and you really wonder, is this going to be the new reality for us, that there's some outside organization that just wants to make us terrified to live our lives the fullest. If it was an independent and a one-time deal, it's maybe a little more comforting. Hopefully this won't be a recurrence, because to go there, I know next time I go to an event, my kids, I have 5 kids, and I know they're going to have this fear. They were quite scared. They were already planning what would happen if my mom isn't here. How will we take care of ourselves? So I know that fear is now implanted in them that they didn't have before. So I think depending on where it came from and the chance of it being a repetitive event is very important. I think we have to keep on living, because if this is going to be the reality, and it's happened several times unfortunately, and fortunately it hasn't been too close together, these events, we still have to live our lives, because we're never going to know when and where, and we have life to live, and we have to keep on going and enjoying the beauty of life. And the sad thing is that day was a beautiful day. It was the most perfect day to run a marathon.